Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't find that out. I've been wiping out fucking rows. I already had my hands full on the fucking.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, man.
It was just really, it was a great time. I mean, at halftime, the beer lines turned into fucking huddles.
Big sing-along, huddle and all
yeah,
that
I mean,
shit.
I still have the YouTube link for that one too. My buddy Manuel did it. We ended up, we were doing the huddle and ended up a Madrid supporter got in the middle and he was videotaping. I mean, they were loving it. It was just a big party. I mean, we ended up going in 15 minutes late from halftime because we were all just having fun and singing and drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you know what?
Really
Their whole fan base is a whole different thing. And this is going to segueing right into Champions League and why I'm happy as fuck we didn't get Real Madrid. I'm happy we didn't get Barcelona either. We're going to get to Liverpool in a minute in their Champions League endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
But being a Celtic pod, we want to talk a little Celtic. See, we ended up with Bayern Munich. We ended up with Paris Saint-Germain. And we ended up with Anderlecht, who went to the quarterfinals of Europa last year before getting bounced by Manchester United. So, Ewan, why don't you take the reins here? Tell us a little bit about what you think about the draw.
Yeah, look, as you know, I think the first thing you've got to look at as Celtic supporters, everybody was looking at that, going, look, whatever happens, I don't care what happens, just don't give us Barca. We don't want to see them again. I mean, that's just, I think 100%. Support right across the Celtic fan base would have said, whatever happens, do not give us Barcelona. So that is for me, the first hurdle was crossed when I saw the group. I was like, thank you. I'm not going to see Messi, and I'm not going to see these guys again. You know, as much as you just can't complain about getting into the Champions League, but really, there's a limit on how many times you want to see Barcelona come to your stadium. So. That was brilliant. In terms of the teams that we've drawn, look, for me, I'm really happy with Bayern Munich. I love playing the Premier German side. I think Bundesliga football has a great energy. It's got great support. It's got a really good atmosphere around it. So for me to get any of the German teams is fantastic. Personally, I wanted Dortmund. I've been wanting to play Dortmund for a while. That's my number one pick, mainly because of the stadium, the fans, the ultras. There's a good connection between the Green Brigade and the Dortmund ultras, and it's a draw I really wanted to see. But hey, look, Bayern. Absolutely. Fantastic stadium.
But as a Celtic fan, you're used to not getting what you want with that. So
Well, look, as I said, if it had been Barca, then it would have been, come on, what's going on here? There's a conspiracy theory behind that, but we didn't do it. So it's fantastic. Really happy with Anderlecht. Again, a side that play, the Belgian league. We've seen Belgium produce some fantastic players over the last 8 years. I mean, look how many Belgian players are going into the EPL. So, very strong league. Definitely a beatable team. It's going to be a competitive match, but really happy that we got Anderlecht. It's going to be a good game. And look, Paris Saint-Germain, I would have swapped them out maybe with someone else, but at the end of the day, it's like I said, you can't complain about getting into the Champions League and then drawing top teams. They're a really wealthy team. They've got some amazing players. That's going to be a tough game to win. Away, at home, we can beat anybody, and you know that.
Yes.
You guys know that. When they come to Parkhead, doesn't matter who it is, we're not intimidated and we're not scared. So it's all to play for, but overall, I don't know about you, Yahmpy, I'm happy with that draw. I think that's an excellent group for Celtic. I really do.
All right, I might as well go on a riff about this. I fucking hate the draw. I fucking hate the draw. Because you know why? And here's why.
You go on. I'm going to get a beer, mate. I need to listen to this.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to make a sandwich. We'll be back later.
I need a beer, man. I'll come back in half an hour. Really, I am going to get a beer.
This is like, you ever see Karate Kid? You ever see Karate Kid when Ralph Macchio's laying there on the table? He's like, I can't get up. I got to do something to my leg. And Miyagi's just looking at him like, you little whiny little bitch.
Yeah.
This is the Miyagi moment. So if you got to use the bathroom, do what you got to do. Get a water. I don't like the draw. You know why? Here's why I don't fucking like the draw. Because
why don't you like it?
Because the first thing everybody's fucking saying, even before the draw, they're sitting there like, wow, I hope we get some good travel destinations. I don't want a fucking travel destination. I sit here and fucking say, oh, well, you're going to want to go to Madrid? You're going to want to sit there and have 90,000 people fucking point at you and laugh at you, why 7-0 get pumped and shit? fucking do that. I want a competitive fucking match. I want a match. I want to know my club's going to get in the league to 16. They don't fucking make anywhere near the money of a fucking Paris Saint-Germain. They don't make anywhere near the money, budget-wise, for players that a fucking Bayern Munich do. Both of those clubs spend over $500 million in revenue for fucking players. We spent 50. They got bench players making more fucking hit marks.
Can you do that? Can you do that rant again? I missed that. It sounds brilliant. Can you go again?
Is it a recording?
I'm just joking, mate. So wait a minute. So tell me.
Fuck shit. I'm
gonna fly to Auckland and crack a microphone over
travel destination. Shit. That's summation. There you go. I just summarized it perfectly.
Right, yeah, right. Thanks.
Thank you, man.
I thought it would sound something like that.
I speak
Thanks.
Scottish fluent.
Right, thanks. That's good. Nice one, Kyle. Cheers for that.
Bam Bam, when you talk shit like that, then I don't feel so bad that I'm the guy that introduced you to Buckfast.
But wait a minute,
Yahmpy.
Oh
God, no, let's not talk about that. No.
So wait a minute. I want to know. I just want to know. Right. So what are you not happy about? Right.
I'm not finished. Those motherfuckers are sitting there. You got everybody like, I want glamour ties. I need to plan my holidays. Fuck you. I did the pre-draw thing and pulled up Roma and all this shit. I'm like, I don't want to go to fucking Roma. I want Spartak Moscow. Their coefficient is lower than a crocodile's pecker.
You want to go back to FC Karabakh, right? You want to go back to FC Karabakh. You want to play the Dothraki again, don't you? The guys that slaughter sheep and all that. Those fucking the crackheads that live out fucking Kazakhstani fucking Dothraki.
Besiktas. I'd have taken Besiktas in a heartbeat. But
yeah, definitely.
Istanbul. But what the fuck, man?
But is your ideal group in the Champions League, Yahmpy?
On your holiday.
But your ideal group in the Champions League, I don't know what Kyle thinks, right? But when you're watching a Champions League group, we all want to see our team do as well as we can. And this is to me, it's interesting because you look at the season ahead and you say, right, what's our target? Do we want to just get to the group stages and everything after that? Who cares what happens? We're in there, we're playing with the big boys, we're making money, we're playing at the top level. This is fantastic. It doesn't matter what happens, just go and try your best. Or do you say, nah, I want to see my club get to the last 16 and do as well as they can? I mean, there is a bit of a kind of, people fall into different categories. I'm more heavily weighted into, I'm just happy that a club like Celtic, who have a small budget and come from a league that's tiny in terms of its financial power, I'm happy that they're there, and everything else that happens after that is a bonus. That's where I'm coming from. But what you're saying is you wanted, because I missed what you said, but what you're saying is I want a group that's easier for Celtic to qualify from. Is that where you're coming from?
Yeah, absolutely. Did you see the budget breakdowns of that? Like, fucking Bayern spends almost 600 million euro on fucking players and everything else. They have money flowing in and out their ass like it's a waterfall. And Paris Saint-Germain is at 540. Even fucking Anderlecht is spending 10 million more on players.
Well, and the funny thing is that with like Bayern Munich, they pay straight cash for their players. When they buy someone, they don't do the whole fucking payment shit. Bayern just writes out a check and goes, "Here you go." In the same way that Saint Germain does.
Do they use EBTs? Yeah. Do you know?
Yeah, same Rangers do.
Actually, with most of the Bundesliga clubs, because they are share owner and public trusts with the fans, they normally are very, very profitable as compared to other squads. Like Paris Saint-Germain, obviously, we know that they have the Qatari backing.
I mean, seriously, million on Neymar.
Seriously, they were able to literally just write a check for 250 million euros, and just, or is it euros or pounds? I forget what it was.
Probably it's euros because they're French. Yeah. I mean, when we read stories, obviously they're going to equate it to dollars or pounds, but euros. Yeah.
250 million euros to just write a fucking check. There was nothing else. It was just like, here he is. He's ours now. And the way that they got around the financial fair play was they gave Neymar the money as an ambassador, and then Neymar paid his own buyout clause. I mean, how freaking shady is that? And then you have a team like Celtic.
200. Sorry, just to interject. 263 million They paid
Oh,
dollars.
Yeah.
That's US dollars, I think. That's on Al Jazeera.
263 US for an ambassadorship, so that he could buy his own buyout clause.
And
That's how they
Celtic
got around the
wouldn't
financial
spend
fair
that.
play.
Celtic wouldn't have those financial resources for ages. So when people sit there and say, "I want the glamour ties," well, what
I want
the
to win.
fuck, man? Is that really going to be a great fucking match this thing? You're going to be holding on for
But Yahmpy, imagine, right? Just imagine. Remember when Barcelona turned up at our 125th anniversary?
Yes, I do.
Right?
It was incredible. And you know what?
The world of football basically stopped and couldn't believe that the best team on the planet were getting beaten 2-0 in Glasgow. Like
that goes to my Watt jersey story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You grab a little segue.
Go
for that.
Okay.
How often does that happen, though? Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Nir Baton covering Neymar. Dude, come on, man. I mean, it's fucking outrageous. I want my club to have a chance to get in the last 16. How fucking awesome was it when we did get into the last 16? You got Juventus and everything, and it was fucking incredible. But you're not going to have those 2-1 versus Barcelona's happen every fucking time you go to Champions League and play against a club with fucking 10 times your resources. It doesn't happen like that.
Yeah, for me, I agree with Scotty. I want to win.
It's you're there to win. You're there to win, man. Play to win the fucking game. And I love it. Everybody says, "Oh, look, Tierney says, oh, man, we're not afraid of anybody." Yeah, that's what he's going to say. That's what he's going to fucking say. And you know what? That's great. I want guys who want to fight. But at the end of the fucking day, if we're being realistic and keeping it real, it's a long shot, man. It's a long shot. I want my club to have the best possible chance to fucking win.
Yeah,
I want to see.
It's common sense. If you draw teams that are haven't invested the amount of money that these guys have, the chances that you're going to qualify increase. But for me, if you've got three teams, I want two pish average sides, and I want one glamour tie. Give me a Borussia Dortmund, and then the likes of Besiktas and Shakhtar, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like those are the three teams that I would have picked. I would have picked Dortmund because it would have been a buzz. I mean, it would have been an amazing buzz playing Dortmund. I don't know why people are asking for Real Madrid. Real Madrid would run over us. I believe they would steamroll us.
It's not about the fucking holiday. You could take that fucking bourgeois attitude, that bougie little fucking attitude, and shove it up their ass. I don't fucking want to hear that. Oh, yeah, I got to be able to play in my holiday. Fuck you, man. Fuck you and your holiday.
Like out of Group A, I would have. Yeah, like out of Group A.
I want my team get pumped so you could have a better fucking holiday. I want my team to succeed. That's absolute fucking. You want to talk middle upper class bullshit?
But you don't want to go to Kazakhstan on holiday, Yahmpy. I don't think Kazakhstan. Have you ever been to Kazakhstan on holiday?
Never.
Exactly. Who has? What? But like Borat on tour, mate.
If I get a competitive match out of it, I'm all about it.
You need to pack one of those Borat thongs.
I don't need to see me in that fucking man thong, dude. That fucking banana hammock, that shit ain't happening.
Man. He's a hairy beast too, man.
That's about 20 years past my. I am not a fucking hairy beast.
If you drawn like, I would have been.
I grew up in South Philly. What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying that when you take your shirt off, man, you're wearing a sweater. It's okay.
Hey, shit. He's like, I am not fucking. You're making me sound like Chewbacca or some shit.
Paul Wookie.
Absolutely out of control.
Yeah. No, but
my wife's giving you a thumbs up, Bam Bam. I'm gonna take that goddamn thumb and bite it off.
Tell her I said hi.
That's too funny.
But yeah, like I agree with Scott that I want the teams to win. I was when Liverpool was drawn into Group E, and it was Sevilla, Spartak, and Maribor. I was ecstatic. Sevilla,
fucking Spartak, the club that I wanted.
Yeah, Sevilla, the team that beat Liverpool in the Europa last year. Maribor, who I just found out is a Slovenian team, looking it up.
We had a little bit of history of Maribor.
Maribor aren't a bad side at all. They're not bad by any standard. They're a decent side.
They just squeaked out Hapoel Beersheva. They